As an addendum to the previous Dvar Torah, so we had mentioned in the previous Dvar Torah how Shem and Avram get together. Shem, according to Kli Yakar, brings the talit, he brings the beged, he brings the actual four-cornered garment. Avraham brings the strings. You put the two together, Avram completes Shem, turns it into a mitzvah, Yishtabach Shem Olad. But we mentioned that there are some other, there's another version of the Midrash that says that both Shem and Avram got the tchelet string, and not that Shem got the talit, which makes a little bit more of a stira between the two. We tried to give some answers in the other Dvar Torah to that approach as well, that maybe Shem gave it over to Avraham, or maybe he lost it to Avraham, because we know that Malchi Tzedek either gave over the kehuna to Avraham, or he lost it to Avraham because he blessed in the wrong kind of way. But whichever approach, you could also say that Shem is now transferring over to Avraham, that not just that they're coming together, but now Avraham is taking it to a level that's a lot more important. So I was thinking, maybe we could say, and then we can also relate it to Parshat Korach a little bit, that, Shem is Malchi Tzedek, Kohen Elyon. He's the first Kohen Gadol, and as we hinted to in the first Dvar Torah, the Kohen Gadol wears the Me'il. The Kohen Gadol wears the garment of Techelet. So maybe we could say that, what was Shem Zoche to originally? He was originally Zoche to a Me'il of Techelet. And then when Avraham comes along, the Me'il becomes a regular four-corner garment, and the Techelet now comes to the strings, comes to the actual tzitziot, and Avraham now adds the tzitzit, that the whole thing itself is not Techelet. And part of, I guess, the mistake of Korach was saying, I only want a garment of Techelet, I only want to have Shem's zechut. That's why they're the Anshe Shem, but ultimately that's not what it's supposed to be, because Avraham made a change. So I was thinking, if we take this idea that we said that the garment symbolizes Ben Adam L'Chavero, while the string symbolizes Ben Adam L'Makom, but what do we know about Shem? Shem was the guy that was always in the yeshiva learning Torah. He never left the Torah, he never left the yeshiva. And why is the first Jew? Why do we count the era of Torah from Avraham? Because Avraham went out there into the world to try to change the world. So maybe what Avraham is doing to Shem, he's making a change. He's changing over, and he's saying, no, the beged, the ikar is the Ben Adam L'Chavero. We have to be part of the world. We can't hide ourselves in the Beit Midrash. We're not just all Kohanim Gedolim. We're not Kedoshim to you. We're not all Kulanu Kedoshim. Korach's argument, let's be Shem and the yeshiva all day long. But rather, Avraham is saying that our job is that the Kedusha with the Kadosh Baruch Hu, that's the string. We'll have that as well. We'll attach the string. We'll have our Ben Makom. We'll have our Techelet string, but it's not the main. The Ikar right now is to be part of this world, to try to change this world, to fix this world, mekareb this world, mechazek this world, bring the emunah to everybody. Shabbat Shalom.